Hi everybody, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and I'm out in the desert at the moment exploring. I've also got an unnatural hunger, which I don't have any rotten flesh on me, so yeah, we're a little bit stuffed at the moment. We're just eating magical food, which will hopefully, the unnatural hunger wears off in a few minutes. But I've come out, let me just show you, I've come out a fair distance from my original point. And I spotted this on the map, and then I spotted another one on the map, and there's something up here which looks interesting as well on the map. But I thought, well, this would be an obvious time to cut back and show you what we found. So these are, well, the ruins. Now these must be a newer edition than the old one, but we got a couple of furnaces. We got this singed wood. I don't know whether it has any. Pardon me. Oh, you can use it as fuel. And then if you come out the back, we've got more. We've got charred logs, and down here we've got these, which I'm not sure if there's anything hidden under this lot. Let's have a look. Nothing. If I were going to hide things, that's where I would have done it. But yeah, whoa, that unnatural hunger catches you up quick, doesn't it? Almost gone. Yeah, so I just thought we'd have a look at that now. The reason I'm actually out in this neck of the woods is very simple. Reading up on that biome changing thing, these things and that thing I was playing with that failed last episode, it's suggested that you need a more powerful node, more powerful energized node for it. That's about the only thing I can think. Well, there's two things really. One is that you need this more powerful energized node. The other one, I know what this is. Let me just change quickly over here, jump into there, grab that diamond dolly out. In fact, pop that up there, bang, get down there. Hang on. That's obsidian, so we are definitely going to need to swap out for you as well. So yeah, we've got infernal glyphs from witchery, which is odd integration. Thought it was coming for me then. There's a teleposer, and then somewhere up here, or around here, there is a spawner. Oh, I can't remember where it is. Must be. No? Might have, well, I'll say it might as well have that, but of course, is it down in there? Perhaps it is. Have we got any blocks? Not much. Yeah, as I say, so that's my aim in life, is to locate a better Terra node. I've got the teleposer all set up ready to receive the node. I'm de-energizing the one that we did last time. These guys are making me nervous, to say the least. Stop it. Because I know one of these guys is just going to go and walk straight in the way of it all. And next thing you know, we'll have... Mind you, that can't be right, because they spawn one above and one below. I wonder whether they're in the corners or something. No. Just can't figure out where these guys are spawning from. Weird. I don't know where these guys are coming from, you know. They would have to be under one of these corners. Yes, it is. I saw that. There it is. I would like to keep that, please. Thank you very much. Oops. Now, there is a reason. Let me just get you off my hotbar. Right, and we're going to continue searching for a decent sized Terra node. Yeah, it occurs to me that we could use that as either not necessarily a gold farm, but a shard farm if we set that up in the nether, because the zombie pigmen will drop shards in the nether, so it's possible that we could use that as a farm mechanism of some description. But I just want to continue hunting, because there's obviously new content out here. See, there's another one of those things. Now, I think the storyline behind those is the idea is that they're what they used to suck out the what's the word? All the minerals from the overworld. And yeah, come on, get down. Thank you. My God, there's a bit of lag there. You can only sleep at night. It is night time. Come on. Oh, right. Anyway, so yeah, we'll continue on searching, and oops, I'll turn around, and I'll see you back again. Okay, a couple of things. I've got a new companion scroll, which we picked up in a witchery circle. So that was Mother of Dragons. This is Nature's Companion. Oh, that's the butterfly. Okay, and we also got this, which I've got no idea what that's for. Sister's Noise, and we found another witchery circle over here. You are just a bog standard common witch. You are dangerous to me, but not that. There's nothing in that one really, but there's this over here. So this is another build. I think that, oh, I feel I've got Flux Flu 3. Perfect timing. There's a lot of stuff out in the wild. Now this looks like the grave dungeon. Yes, it is. This is a gravestone dungeon with a dungeon. That is Nightstone. I ain't going in there. But anyway, I'll be back. Yeah, anyway, back in a... Okay. It's working. I found this one was 25 Terra, which square root of 25 is 5, so figured that was probably enough. And look at this. In fact, it has gone through everything. Now, let's see. We should be able to find, hopefully, some plains biome somewhere within 16 blocks. If this... Oh, did I... No. Come on. Now the trick is finding the blocks that have changed, isn't it? But it has definitely done something. What we can't tell very easily is what it has actually done. Well, let me get another jar of herba. In fact, I may get a couple of jars of herba. And what I am thinking is if I get some grass, yeah, you see where I'm going here? Get some grass, spread it in on within a few chunks of. It probably works within. It says within 16 blocks. I wonder whether it works in the chunk. I don't know. But definitely need more herba, and then maybe replace the ground with dirt, and see how we go there. Let me just get rid of a few odds and sods of. I don't think you have anything. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. So herba 64, 128, and we'll grab another jar. That should be more than adequate, I would have thought, for what we're doing here. So yeah, so we got that. I'm going to, as I say, grab some dirt. We'll try that out. See whether that works any better. But if you do run into that problem, the issue is the power of the node. It's not powerful enough. So back in a little. Okay, now while we're waiting for I've got the one jar. While we're waiting for the second one, there is a tool in Britannia, in the latest version, well, the latest version of the Britannia, which is this, the Rod of the Shifting Crust. Now this is very similar to a Wand of Equal Trade, but it has, in that, you know, it can swap things in your inventory. But it does have one thing going for it that the Wand of Equal Trade doesn't have, and that is the ability to use dirt from the Rod of the Lands, or I think the other one, the cobblestone one, I can't remember what the hell it's called now, the Rod of the Depths, is it? Instead of having to have the items in your inventory, which, as you can imagine, could be a huge difference. So what we're going to need is one whole piece of dirt, and I can't see the point in going to grab it when I've got a rod in my inventory that will do this automatically. So this should mean that we can convert over the cracked sand into dirt very easy and very quickly. Let me just place a piece of dirt. We'll pop you down like so, and then with a bit of luck we should be able to, well, let's give it a try, shall we? So I'm going to place you, no, it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to place him there. And I'm going to go, and we're doing it with that, and as you can see, we have dirt very easily, very quickly. In fact, the only real downside here is the fact that we're picking up all of this crap that we really don't want. Now obviously this only gets us so far in working out what the hell's going on around us, but we can certainly get a whole chunk of this ground replaced, and then I'm going to go and get some pasture seeds, and with a bit of luck, oh, this is just deeply cool. I mean, it's costing mana, obviously. We're not getting this dirt for free, but for this environment, I don't think you can really beat this as a tool. This is just brilliant. I love it. And the fact, I say, the fact it can work with items currently in your inventory is it's deeply cool as well. Right, so I need some pasture seeds. Let's go and sort that out quickly, just so we can convert the grass. So this is what grass in the wasteland looks like. It's quite pale now. Plains is normally pretty good. So let us see. We've got a couple of pasture seeds. But if I go into my tool bag from and go and do this, we'll make a whole bunch. I wish when you sheared grass it didn't give you the additional. Mind you, having said that, I'm saying I wish it didn't give you the additional drops. But in all honesty, if they didn't, I'd probably be complaining that it didn't. So yeah, in hindsight, giving me the additional drops, not really a big issue. Okay, we'll just pop you away and we'll make ourselves a whole bunch of pasture seeds. And now we should be able to go out and see, hopefully, where this, he said within 16 blocks, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so we're definitely in the right ballpark here. We just need to figure out where the biome is changing, if it's changing. I mean, I'm not naive, I'm not so naive as to just take it on face value that this biome thing is working. It's working more than it was, but there's certainly no obvious changes of colour there, so let's give that. You can see it's definitely working around the area, so it's doing something, you just can't tell where. It would be nice if it was apparent where this change was taking place. For bang, bang. I mean, it's eating through. Really is eating through things. That's wasteland. Come on, show me a different coloured grass or something. That would really help. Huge amount. It has to be said, I honestly don't know if this is working or not. I really don't. I really don't know if this is working or not. I mean, this is within 16 blocks, so if it were changing, I would have expected. I mean, it's had 64. 1 to 8. Whoa. So it's had a lot of the essence. But how do you tell if it's working? How? Right, let me do some more terrain changing around the area, because the only way I can think of that we're going to be able to easily see this is if we change the actual blocks, so we can see the colour change when we put grass down. It's the only way I can think of that this will work, which is a pain, but there you go. But still, this is pretty I love this tool. Basket, I love this. This is better than the Wand of Equal Trade. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue and we'll try and figure out what, if anything, is happening around here. But I've got a whole load of ground to convert as well. So, soon. Alright, so, oh man, that is strong coffee. I made a cafetiere of coffee, and it's the first time I've used this particular brand, and I made it a little bit stronger than I thought. I'm not 100% certain what's going on here, but there is definitely colour changes. Even though the biome is showing here as wasteland currently, there is a definite shift in this area, and maybe a bit there. I think of it here and here. So there is coloration change happening as we speak. So with that in mind, what I figured we could do is, that should do the trick. I've borrowed this is the one that I actually use to distill back this stuff here back to liquid. That's the word I'm looking for. But if we were to go in and pop you on the side there, oh come on, where's that chest gone? There we go. Chest on the side there. Give it those herba. That should start cooking. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Puff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puff. So semi-automatic. So I think there is a definite changes going on over here. I just can't. What I was anticipating, I think, was it going, this is plains. Now this was wasteland. Now it's plains. This was wasteland. Now it's plains. And what appears to be happening is a much more gradual change. There is a definite coloration changing from wasteland plains. So the map is actually not showing up correctly. The mini map. So that appears to be the to be working, which is nice, because that means we can start frigging around with the biomes. Now, for herba, rather than converting everything, what I figured is the best source of that for me right now is pumpkin seeds, because those things produce 1 herba each. Go in, produce, do your thing. And we can just leave this running until we've got a 16 by 16 block of well, plains biome. It's a real pain about that map thing, though. That's because that is definitely, I'm standing in plains. Maybe it's a relog thing. Maybe when we come back, it will have fixed itself. So we are steadily getting somewhere. Knowing what we know, we can now start to change some of the biomes around. Get some jungle biomes, some things. I also need to fix this, because obviously that needs dirt. But yeah, that's a big plus in the right direction, I think, there for us. I know I need my thing. I need to go and get some dirt for the tree farm. So let me go and do that. I'll check how long we've been recording, what we're going to do next, and yeah, I'll see you in a short while. All right. Oh, sorry about that, bit flummy there. Yeah, that tool, this thing, absolutely bloody brilliant for a mass replacement. It does use, all of this used about a mana pool. Bearing in mind I was creating the dirt out of thin air as well. The plains conversion proceeds apace, although it is fairly slow going. There's, you know, doing its thing. I've turned off the biomes from the map display, seeing as they're wrong. But yeah, that's definitely doable. It's going to take a while to convert this area. I don't know how far, maybe just to the other side of these hills, around here, and then maybe round, maybe within a certain radius of the base, just cover all of the from this side and that side, and of course maybe the base itself as well, for that matter, the farm area, because obviously this is all wasteland. So that's not, this is beach, but that's wasteland. This is beach over here. So yeah, what we do there is another thing. Now the other thing is, I do need to start thinking about bringing this particular series down to a close, to an end. There's obviously, as you know, we've had a number of issues with updates. I'm still stuck on let me just get that out of the way before I break something. I'm still stuck on the Thorn Quest. I cannot get that stuff, this one, the way the world feels. I cannot unlock that, even though I've done all of this around here. I can't get it back open. How the world grows, we've still just got this one to do, Lenny. Got a few to do in here, and obviously the vampire thing, and I think I may do that next-ish. I'll just need to decide how the things. Encoding the world, we still need to faff around with the bees. What have we got? The way the world works, we've still got Gaia 2. We still need to find that bush. And yeah, that's... Oh, and then there's a bit in the mechanism questline and this new mod, which I've got no idea about. So yeah, it's how far further to push this now, because I definitely want to do the vampire line. That's a given, and I've said I will do the vampire line, so that's going to happen. I'd like to, at the very least, get this out, even if it's not terraformed in terms of biomes, get it so it looks pretty. And I would like to try and get that reactor done, if I'm going to be brutally honest. But how feasible that's going to be, because again, we're hitting points where these things are just incredibly grindy and unpleasant. So, you know, we've got 450 buckets of lithium there ticking away. We've got the rotary condenser, we've got the heavy water, but it's such a grindy to the point where it's grindy to the point where it's actually, bits of it are not enjoyable. I think that's the nicest way of saying this. So, and I don't like finishing a pack without completing it. This is just my little personal quirk, but yeah, I think there's certain things within Regrowth which are just not going to be doable. As I say, the Thorncraft is completely locked up now. I can't get any further into that. So maybe tackle most of the quests we've got left outstanding that we can do. Let me know what you think, because obviously, you know, there's a hell of a lot to do still, but a lot of other things I would like to do, not least of which is to actually move the mage server over to single player game. So I'll be playing mage in single player, and then change the mage server into a FTB Infinity Evolved. Not hardcore though, because apparently, well, that would be me complaining about grind on here would be completely pointless, and then going on to play in the expert mode FTP Infinity Evolved, because yeah, well, I mean, the expert mode is basically let's make it grindy. So on that note, I'm going to call it a day. We have at least got and worked out what the issue is over here. So if you're having problems with that, we know what that is now. We've now got a means of mass replacing all of this with all of this horrible brown stuff with different brown stuff, and then turning the brown stuff into green stuff. So that's fairly handy. But do let me know what you think, any ideas, thoughts, whatever really. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.